quarter of adults in Britain are so obsessed with cleaning and tidying that they spend over 4 years of their waking lives on household chores, with many feeling compelled to abide by strict regimes and rituals.
I probably wash the surfaces down probably about 10, 15 times a day.
In the cupboard, I like to have things really organised. I have everything facing forward.
And then you go through sort of pale pinks, darkers, not knowing where anything is, doesn't compute in my mind.
But for most of us, keeping our homes clean and tidy is not a priority, with the average fridge almost 5 times dirtier than a loo. And only a third of us washing our hands after we use the toilet.
Oh!
Literally, a part of me has just died inside.
It's just horrendous.
Can a group of obsessive cleaners transform the habits of a nation?
Can't even get the door open, can you?
You got dog feces. This is the stuff I'm having to deal with.
I think I'll knock with me feet.
Or will changing the lives of those with a very different attitude to cleanliness prove too much for people whose need for perfection?
Oh, it's a 4-bedroom dog kennel.
Where do you start? Where do you bloody start, Sonia?
Has become an obsession.
They're all over the work surface and just something that I couldn't deal with.
You're just walking off like some sort of...
Clive needs to put his hand down his pants, find his balls and make a decision.
I strive for perfection in everything I do. It's crazy, the amount of cleaning I do.
32-year-old healthcare practitioner Ben was diagnosed with OCD a year ago.
I've done the cushions 5 times this morning. They're not how I like them. I don't know how I like them. That's the thing. I can scrub and scrub and scrub the hob so much that I can take the coating off the buttons. I've spent more money on cleaning products than I have on food. And there you are. It's a clean fridge, but not much in there.
On top of his full-time job, Ben spends up to 5 hours a day cleaning every room in his 3-bed bungalow, which is optimised for his routine.
I have blinds because they're neat and they're lined and they're orderly. It can take me up to an hour just to do what I'm doing now.
Keeping his bed linen crease-free is a particular source of anxiety.
Cushions move on their own, you know. I can go out, come back in the room, and that one will have moved. I don't even know why I'm making it. I haven't been sleeping in it. It's a perfectly good bed, but I sleep over there. This material doesn't show any creases. Oh, I can't cope with creasing, but it's a lot better in there. But I have to do with that at the minute.
Despite having 2 kids, divorcee Ben has never had them stay over.
This is the children's bedroom. Embarrassingly, though, they've not used it. I can't cope with normal children's mess and untidiness.
Ben's dad, Dave, is concerned that his cleaning rituals are taking over his life.
After a shift at 11 o'clock at night, he'll have a drink at my house and then he'll go home to, I'm going home to do some cleaning. And he's shattered already, so I'm very worried about that. I think this will help him to manage his OCD.
Ben will be using his obsessive cleaning expertise to come to the aid of someone in need of order.
I love helping people. If I can give somebody a much-needed kick up the bum to clean and get some sort of order in their life, I would feel pleased that I've been able to help. I'm not going anywhere without these. I know I'm excessive, but maybe the person I'm going to see might bring a few more home truths my way.
With only 1 London visit to his name, Ben rarely leaves Scunthorpe, and so is going well beyond his comfort zone.
This is my extra large bottle of rescue remedy. It says 4 drops, but I find a full one. Maybe 2. That's nice.
Ben will be taking his obsessive cleaning habits to this 2nd-floor flat in Guilford, Surrey, to someone with a completely different set of standards.
Hello.
Hi.
Hiya, I'm Ben.
I'm Jerry.
Hello,
Good
Jerry.
to meet you.
53-year-old grandmother and creative crafter Jerry lives alone. She's not short of company. As an upholsterer, she fills every space with fabrics, crockery and furniture all awaiting her artistic attention.
A lot of things are started but not finished projects. For instance, I was doing a project on teapots, so I was making tea cosies. It's got nice button eyes. It's just one of those teapots that's got a brilliant nose. There's just an overwhelm with how many ideas I have and how little actually gets to completion.
Simple daily tasks like preparing food are made more difficult by mountains of clutter.
I'm not doing a lot of cooking at the moment, so which is probably why the cooker's not been done. I hate cleaning. There's no joy in cleaning at all. What I'd rather be doing is creating, making things.
And in pursuit of that creativity, she spent 3 years building up a hoard of materials for around 25 unfinished craft projects.
Well, I've run out of space in the rest of the flat, so I'm left with either doing things on the stair or doing things on the toilet. I got involved with a project that I ended up bringing all the stuff back into the house, which was the beginning of this really dire state it's in now.
With a master's degree in human ecology, recycling unwanted objects is the key to Jerry's craft pursuits. But she's now amassed so much source material, it's encroaching on her living space.
Every morning I get up with intention to do stuff, and then it just overwhelms me.
It's her social and family life which is suffering most from the state of her home.
I haven't had anyone stay in here for, I just think, a couple of years probably. It's just become another junk room. I would really love my granddaughter to be able to stay here, but at the moment there's nowhere for her that feels like a space that she could be comfortable. I feel like it's impacting my relationship with her quite a lot. I'm not happy with how I'm living, and I'm not happy with the state of the flat.
With all the rooms now full to bursting point and feeling overwhelmed, Jerry knows she needs help.
Would you like to see the flat?
Yes, please, that'd be lovely.
Let's start here.
OK. It's a fire hazard in here.
Oh, right, I hadn't thought about the fire hazard.
I mean, if this went up, this would go up big time. These are clothes, aren't they?
They're craft materials. Because they're natural fibres, particularly wool, attracts moths. So when we get to clearing this, yeah, that may actually press all your buttons.
It's making me itch. I'm fibres, dust. Oh dear.
Kill the moths! Kill the moths! This is my main room.
OK.
As you can see, it's very cluttered.
You've got some things, haven't you?
Yeah.
We've got a bit of space on the hob. How often do you wipe it?
I haven't done it for about 3-4 weeks.
It does make me anxious. Is that your dining table?
It used to be my dining table. I haven't used it as a dining table for quite some time. The next room. This is a room that I'd really love my granddaughter to be able to stay in. Right. And at the moment I can't invite her, she's 11. And this could be a room that she could feel quite comfortable in. But it isn't at the moment.
No. One of my spare rooms has 2 single beds in, and that's for my 2 children to come and stay. I don't bring them in for fear of them making a mess, and you don't bring them in for fear of them seeing your mess.
Yeah.
The hob hasn't been cleaned for weeks. Why? Oh my goodness. Oh, the panic, the clack. My hands have never been as clammy.
Now he's seen the scale of the task, OCD diagnosed Ben is keen to get started, but Jerry wants to know more about him and his condition.
In terms of how your OCD affects your life,
yeah,
what are the biggest impacts?
And I won't even lean up against the settee. I would keep things perfect, you know, plumped, and...
So you plump, how often do you plump your cushions?
Every time I go in the room. That can take up to an hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
Just sorting
Just
the cushions
sorting
out.
8 cushions out. I have in the past used my bed,
Yep.
but at the minute I can't cope with creasing the sheets. So I sleep either on the carpet or on a small makeshift bed on the floor. I change my sheets every couple of days, even though I've not actually used them. But
so you change them just because they're dusty? You know there's no dirt on there?
And there's definitely no dirt. There's got to be no dirt, no dead skin cells or anything like that.
Right,
but
you still
they
wash them?
still have to be washed.
I don't feel the need to change my sheets as often. It can be weeks. Yeah.
Wow. The rug is hoovered
Right.
multiple times a day. It's also steam cleaned as well. Once I've hoovered, I then go through a process of having like a flash super mop. I'll do that 2 or 3, 4, 5 times a day.
A day?
How often do you clean your wooden floors?
They might get a sweep around.
I just think you would like them if they were cleaner.
To some degree, yeah, but it's the effort.
It's just chaotic. There's no order. It's just a tip. You know, and I don't mean that in any cruel way, but it just looks like what you would see in a skip. I would throw everything away in there.
If he suggests something to get rid of and I don't want to get rid of it, I don't feel that I'm compelled to do so. I'm quite a strong character, so what we get rid of will be what I want to get rid of and nothing else.
One in 20 adults go over a month without cleaning their toilet. But in Britain, there is a group of individuals so obsessed with cleaning their homes that they want to pass their expertise on. 25-year-old Sarah Greening lives in Bedfordshire with her partner and 2 young children. As stay-at-home mum, Sarah spends over 40 hours a week cleaning.
I try to make my house germ-free and sterile and clean and safe. I would clean this bit of wood probably twice a day, sometimes more. As you can see here, take some of the paint off, so I do have to repaint it quite often.
She spends £1,500 every year on cleaning products, all contributing towards her round-the-clock routine.
I like to clean the bathroom twice a day, early in the morning and just before I go to bed.
Her obsession with a germ-free house means even daily necessities have become difficult.
When I say to my partner and he goes to the toilet and I'm like, oh, do you have to? He will kind of be like, oh, I need a poo before work. And I'm like, can you not go and do it at the customer's house, or can you not go and do it at your dad's house? I'm always like an anxious person. I always overthink things. And then when I had my son, it was always like the midwife, you can't do this, you can't put the bottles in the fridge, you've got to make sure you sterilise the bottles. And I just kind of become overprotective with obviously cleaning and making sure everything was clean so he didn't become ill as a child. And it's just kind of followed on from there. If I feel like cleaning, no matter who's in the house, I'll just go and start doing it.
I'm just going to hoover the crumbs up.
Sarah, there's something under your foot. No, actually on your foot. I like to hoover around the toaster. Once I've cooked some toast, I like to hoover inside so it gets rid of all the crumbs. I also hoover my decking outside in the garden.
Who hoovers their decking?
Yeah, but when you sweep it, it doesn't get right inside the cracks.
That's no way near normal. You need to kind of break this obsessive cycle, because it's starting to overtake your life more.
Yeah.
Sarah's heading off to Coventry to confront her fears of chaos and disorder, as she helps bring order to someone else's home.
I've stopped the effort to try and keep it tidy because it just got too much.
Brothers Mick, 25, and Andy, 23, have lived in this house their whole life.
I have childhood memories of it being quite a nice and clean house all those years ago. 180!
The boys have become strangers to any kind of cleaning routine, turning the 3-bed semi into an unruly dump. This is of major concern to the house owner, Jeanette, their mum.
They've obviously been playing darts and then not bothered with the dartboard. Have you seen the bathroom? I wouldn't even want to have a shower in here. This is actually worse than the last time I came.
Jeanette moved out of the house to live with her partner Andy 2 years ago, entrusting the boys to look after her home.
When it was the whole family, the house used to be tidy, and then after my mother left, it just kind of kaboomed.
This isn't normal, is it? It's not normal.
To us, it's just like your mum nagging at you, and we kind of just brush it off a bit. Which is probably why we haven't listened to her and actually tidied up the place.
If you were living anywhere else, you would have been kicked out a long time ago. But how do you kick your own kids out onto the street? You can't do it, and I couldn't do it, and I'm going to get upset now, and I don't want to.
Oh, Mummy.
Can I just go a minute? Because I really, genuinely, I've got upset a bit now.
I think we've just kind of took advantage of how fortunate we were a bit too much, to the point where it's now got like this, and now it's a bit too far. I feel we really want to be part of this process more for our mum's benefit. I think we have took advantage too much, and it really needs to be done.
They don't care. They need a bomb put underneath them. Pair of them.
Over the next 4 days, Sarah will be attempting to use her strict cleaning regime to restore the brothers' home back to its original self.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Do you want to come on in?
Yep.
Well, this is our living room. You okay?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to come in.
Come in.
It is just really, really minging. There's rubbish everywhere. Is this just all rubbish?
Not all of it's rubbish. I think one bag's got some crisps in it. But that's a rubbish bag. they're only a couple of days old.
Look at that dust. What is all this?
That's dog fur. The hound is in the middle of molting, so it's kind of bad at the moment.
I'm really, really shocked. I'm really shocked that someone would live like this.
Do you not know, like, anyone at all? Like,
No,
your friends,
no,
anyone?
No, never. I don't know anyone that lives like this. This is really bad.
This is our kitchen. Well, what is meant to be a kitchen.
When was the last time you washed up?
Kind of a wash as you need attitude as it goes.
Oh my God, look at the bin. Do you cook in there? Please do not tell me you put stuff in there and eat
dinner went in
it.
there yesterday.
No way. Can you close it, please? Obviously, I was expecting it to be dirty, but no, not on this scale. Like, I didn't expect it to smell. I didn't expect it to see piles and piles of dirty dishes and dog hair everywhere.
So we'll come up. This is the bathroom.
If the smell, it is really, really strong as soon as you walk in. Can you not smell that smell when you walk in?
No, we don't actually notice the smell ourselves.
I don't know how I'm going to do this toilet. I really don't. It's probably the worst toilet I've ever seen in my life. When was the last time you cleaned in here?
In here? I can't think when the last time I properly cleaned in here was.
It's completely full of your germs. Completely, just everywhere. You haven't cleaned it in such a long time. I feel really sick. I feel really sweaty. I really don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. It's a lot worse than I thought it would be. You would not find a speck of hair on my floor.
Do you work at all?
No, I have 2 children.
So do you spend like all day just?
Yes, the majority of my day is cleaning.
Are you like up with the sun and crack
I get
of
up
dawn?
at 6.
Well into the double digits before I tend to wake up.
I don't tend to go to bed till just before 6.
I am quite shocked that someone would live like this. It's quite disgusting, really.
She's the first person who's actually made me feel embarrassed about the house. When our mum's told us that we need to tidy up more, we just ignore the comments. But now, like, because everything's under the microscope, and for her, it's just like torturing.
1 in 50 people in Britain are diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder. For some of these, this can manifest itself in an obsessive fear of germs and a compulsion to clean.
The reason why I use a toothbrush is because it gets into all those little corners.
For them, the outside world can be a terrifying place.
We're standing in poo.
Mum of 3, Hayley from Sussex, was diagnosed with OCD in 2007. She can spend up to 19 hours a day keeping her home sterile.
OCD, it's like a doubting illness. You doubt what germs are there, you're constantly thinking about the cleanliness of things.
I've always been told to push my boundaries, and it'd be nice as well for me to help other people suffering with it.
Hello!
Hi! Hayley is joining forces with fellow obsessive compulsive cleaners to find out if there really is so much to fear.
No! Terrible!
Your bum is cleaner than your hands.
Joining Hayley this week are fellow OCD diagnosed mother and daughter Leslie and Tuesday,
If there's a circle, I've got to start all over again with the bleach.
along with gym owner Vinny, whose obsessive rituals also stretch to his grooming.
I hate any form of hair. I shave my armpits, I do my man bits. Not hygienic as far as I'm concerned.
The average person comes into contact with millions of harmless bacteria every day. But for germaphobes with a fear of contamination, all bacteria is terrifying. Today, they will be putting their fears to the test by eating out.
I haven't been in a restaurant for more than 15 years.
First stop, a coffee shop.
For me, eating restaurants is a problem because there's a whole ritual there of cleaning the seat, sussing everything out on the table if it's clean, sticky.
See, I always order a paper cup for when I go to coffee shops, because I'm just I don't like the thought of someone else's mouth and fungus around their lips.
I really don't want to touch the table.
Yeah.
You know, it's everything. I mean, everything you touch has germs on it. It's thought of putting those germs inside my body, inside my mouth. I really don't want to be sitting here right now.
Oh, are you really uncomfortable?
It was really bad.
In our OCD minds, it's more contamination,
extreme.
more extreme the contamination is, isn't it? You know, the more anxious we are.
So I think now is a good moment for me to get the swabbing device out.
To check the level of cleanliness, they'll use a device designed to check hospital sanitation levels.
Absolutely not.
5,000. 5,000 is a massive, massive number.
Even though the reading is over 5,000 for the average healthy person, it's unlikely to cause any harm.
I tell you what, who would hang their washing out? That is absolutely disgusting.
It never happened, not near the road, pollution.
Car fumes.
Bird tree, bird
Oh, that's just unreal, that.
Yeah.
Next stop, a takeaway, which is of particular concern for Vinny.
This is really testing for me. If I eat out, it's got to be in a Michelin star, because cleaners in a Michelin star, far more comfortable for me to go out and eat than go to a 3-star restaurant. Hi, darling. Could I have a bacon and a cup? If you could put the change on the counter for me, I'd appreciate it, please.
With the average UK banknote being as dirty as a loo seat, Vinny's not taking any chances.
Why can't she put that money in your hand rather than on there?
For me, it's the physical touching,
Okay.
and I don't want to do that.
Are you going to use tomato sauce?
Well,
Because that looks nice and crusty around the top.
Will it make you feel more comfortable if we swab it first?
Absolutely. I'm thinking this is going to be high.
I reckon.
off the scale,
I reckon
yeah.
it's going to be high.
Very, very high. Whoa!
We can't see it.
You see what I said? See what I said?
A reading of 1048 is well above the 500 mark that's acceptable for food preparation.
Even though the food might be okay, makes me feel very, very uncomfortable, so I'd like to cancel the sandwich.
Yet to eat, they forge ahead to see if the next place will satisfy their appetite.
No! Oh my God.
That is high.
And I've just drank that pigging coffee.
In Guilford, order-obsessed Ben has just 4 days to take on the 3 rooms, which are filled with several years' worth of clutter and unfinished craft projects which have overwhelmed Jerry's flat. He needs to create some space before he can begin cleaning.
Have a medicine cabinet.
Just an old.
An envelope.
So that
Something
can go in the
written on it. Well, it
paper.
depends what's written on it. I need to keep this because it's got a list of what I spent on furniture.
Mentioned about this basket.
Yeah, I bought this at Christmas and I was going to actually use it for a present, but I might use it myself. That's a knitting needle, and we will try and find its partner. And all the knitting is down there.
Okay.
It's just we haven't got anything to put things in, so that's what's slightly frustrating me.
Count to 10. It's just an odd one. What can you do with one? Just needed throwing, but we've kept it. And I've been weak and I've said okay. But that look she had in her eye while she had that knitting needle, I wasn't going to say we're throwing that.
Because of my ecological values, I'm used to that difference in values between myself and someone else. Someone else just sees rubbish, I see something that might have a second use.
Environmentalist Jerry has spent years rescuing objects and materials for upcycling projects. Most live in the main bedroom, although they may not be the only inhabitants.
This was a coat and it's wool, so, you know, the moths have already taken to it.
Just makes me feel a bit...
Yeah. Oh, I think that's a moth. Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's moving. So that's
that's
the one that's been eating your coat.
Yeah.
I'm just sensing it walking on me.
It's actually quite beautiful. It's a piece of wildlife. Let it out the window.
They just make me itch. It's just... You don't want them in your clothes, do you? Oh, dear me, no. She doesn't seem that overly fussed, really. Which surprises me.
No, they've got...
With even moth-eaten clothes being safe for recycling, progress is slow. Ben will have to wade further through the clutter in Jerry's bedroom, deciding which items to keep and what can go.
Something that was stuck to me. It's got body hair just on my pocket.
Ben still has this idea of minimal, so he's just seeing individual rooms to get rid of everything in that room, leaving the minimum there. So there's still a little bit of adjustment going on in terms of his understanding what my idea of where things are going. Sheer volume of stuff to do is just getting to me. I'm really aware of the things I keep and why I keep them. I would like to sell loads of my books, and it seems daft to then go out and buy packaging when I've got loads of them. If I get rid of these and then in 3 months' time I want to sell a book and I've got to go out to the post office and buy more, I'd be really pissed off. I just hate the packaging thing. Everything comes with packaging. Like, we live in a packaging world. I so want to live my values. I don't want to talk one thing and do another. The thing I'm more tough on myself is this rescuing the things out there. It's like, I know no one else will love it. I know someone else put in the tips, so I will bring it into my house and I will turn it into something somebody else wants. I can't do that for the whole world. I can't do that for everything that somebody is going to throw out.
Can you not let one item come in, restore it, let it go, bring another in, do your bit, let it go? Because at the minute, all I'm seeing is you're bringing everything in and they're just building up and building up. You're just cluttering up so much.
I think there is a case for me getting the flat clear so that I can then have a discipline and do it properly. I think I need to take a little break and maybe have a little walk, if that's all right with you.
With Jerry out of the way, Ben is free to tackle the room at his own pace.
We've not got as far as I wanted, and actually I don't think we've got as far as Jerry wanted. Jerry loves her bags. She's got so many. Why? What use is this? I've got bags of bags. So I'll just bag the bags. Small bags. Hundreds.
In Coventry, cleaning obsessive and mum of two Sarah will be taking on the 3 rooms in brothers Mick and Andy's house. She will start with the living room, which hasn't been touched since their mum moved out 2 years ago.
Do you want this?
Yes.
If you want to keep them, you're going to look after the things that you are deciding to keep?
Yes.
I'm going to keep my close eye on both of them today, and if I see any slacking, then I'm going to get quite firm with them. They need to be as much involved as I am, because it's their mess. That needs to go in the washing machine. That whole cabinet I want sorted so it's completely bare, because we can save that if it's nice and clean. So completely bare that cabinet.
Me and Andy have been marked as the worst children of all time.
Leaving the boys to clean the living room, Sarah is using one of her fail-proof cleaning methods for the bathroom.
I'm going to pour some Coke down the toilet. Get rid of the stains right down the bottom.
The Coke contains citric acid, which strips the toilet of limescale. At home, Sarah goes through 5 bottles a week for her toilet and likes it used as little as possible.
I need a wee.
Do you really need a wee?
I generally, to the point where I'm hurting.
Can you not go right back to the back of the garden?
Or do I have to?
Oh, I would like you to, yeah.
But people can see me in the garden. This is really weird.
The average person comes into contact with millions of germs every day. For most people, this isn't an issue, but for some people with OCD, it can be a challenge. Today, germophobic Vinny and OCD-diagnosed Leslie, Tuesday and Hayley are confronting one of their biggest fears by eating out, something they rarely do.
I just have to put this down, guys, because I can't wipe it, so I'll just have to sit on this.
Even though the vast majority of UK restaurants meet basic hygiene standards, it's advisable to check the food hygiene ratings on display.
Biggest issue for me now is the salt and pepper. People are putting their fingers in there, and we don't know whether they've cleaned their hands or nothing.
My thing's like menus, because I just think, like, what if they've taken it into the toilet to read it while they're waiting? They might have. It's true.
I don't like eating in restaurants. I just don't know, like, whether they're spitting in my food, and the next day I've got salmonella or something, so that's why I just don't.
I'm not having anything to eat because I can't see the kitchen. I'm going to have a cup of coffee and I'm just going to clean this. Oh, Lucy.
I am absolutely not eating here now. I don't even think you want to drink.
I think we should get the swab out and see.
Right. Whoa!
A reading of 500 or under is considered clean enough for food preparation.
It's come up with a reading of 3. I'm well pleased. I can do this. Oh my goodness, look.
Thank you. That's lovely. Thank you very much.
Lovely. Would you like a piece of bread to mop that up with?
I was just going to say that. I'm going to try and swab the plate.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No! Oh my God.
That is high.
And I've just drank that pigging coffee.
There's something telling me in my head, what if it's feces on there, what if it's... And I just don't know, so I just think I don't want to push myself too far.
For the average healthy person, a reading of 987 is unlikely to cause any health issues.
Well, for me, we came here to push the boundaries, so I'm just going to chuck in and get on and eat.
It's sort of having germs that near your food, what you're about to eat, is just freaky. But I suppose by tomorrow when I'm not ill, I might maybe feel a little bit better.
By swabbing my plate, it made me think, oh, what if? And I was like, get me out of here now.
While Hayley's fears have been confirmed for Tuesday, it's been a small triumph.
It was difficult, but we did it. We didn't freak out or anything. We managed to cope with it.
She demolished that sticky toffee pudding. Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
With 2 days to go in Guilford, Ben has finally emptied Jerry's spare room of unfinished craft projects and unwittingly uncovered the raw material to inspire a new one.
I could see how much muck there was on the window. Instead of cleaning it, I created a piece of artwork. I made a fly cemetery. Well, it just seemed respectful, really.
Are you sending them off? We'll salute them as they go. You haven't touched them, have you, with your hand?
Yeah,
Oh,
I had them lined up really nicely.
I'm going to line them up. Let's line them up right.
See, to me, he needs to be.
Don't touch him. Oh, don't touch him. Do it with a pen.
They don't actually have any germs on them.
You're not going to make the bacon butties now, are you?
No.
The kitchen surfaces are also clear, and Ben can now tackle Jerry's hob, which hasn't been cleaned in 3 months. In that time, he'll spend around 1 whole week cleaning his own hob, despite never using it.
This is my worst nightmare. I've got 2 pairs of gloves on, because in case the gloves break. Do you not mind touching it with your hands?
No. I know I haven't been preparing food on this apart from on the chopping board, so it's like, yes, there may be bacteria there, but it's not going to kill me.
I'm trying my best. I just feel real sick. I'd never let my hob get like this to see whether it actually makes me sick or not. I've never cleaned anybody else's hob before.
This is a first for you.
Yeah, that's why I've got to do it.
Right.
Because then I've achieved something that
Right.
I don't think I could do.
How many times do you spend doing your hob?
It's daily.
Daily, but how long for?
Until I'm happy with it, it can take over an hour.
An hour
Yeah.
to get the dust off the hob.
Yeah.
Right. And what are you using to get the dust off the
Antibac
hob?
wipes.
Right. You've not cooked, you've not touched it from going to the loo and then wiping it. There's no reason you need an antibacterial wipe. They're just your product of choice for everything.
Yeah. They're disposable.
That's why one of our opposites. The word disposable to you is a plus.
Yeah.
The word disposable to me is a negative.
Bits of food that get trapped and yeah, it's awful this.
Nightmare. Which is why I got rid of mine.
You know when you get that feeling where the sick comes up and yeah, 2 or 3 times. I'm not snobbish in any way, I really am. How do you cook? You can't cook on that. It's foul.
It's day 3 in Coventry, and Sarah is focusing on deep cleaning the kitchen.
Do you really think that?
You can clean that.
No way.
The average kitchen sink has 10,000 more germs than a toilet. So in a bid to banish as many of these as possible, Sarah wants the boys to make sure they give the dishes a thorough clean.
How much washing up liquid do you go through a week?
You go through quite a lot of washing up liquid. This hasn't been cleaned.
Yeah, it's like from the 70s. I think that's just kind of the way that it is.
No, that hasn't been cleaned. Andy, can I ask you a question?
Go for it.
When you was washing the plates, did you just wash one side?
No.
Did you just wash the
I tried
top?
washing the back of them as well.
Look at that, Andy. That is not washing a plate.
Andy.
Did you actually wash it off or did you just rinse it?
Mick, back me up here. You seen me washing. I was busy.
Andy's made me quite angry with washing the dishes. The plates were like clean on the top, but when you turned them over, they were filthy. I just think he's not really bothered. I think I'm going to be a bit more firmer. Take the microwave and bury it deep, deep, deep in the skin.
Oh, that licorice smells.
It's the last day in Guilford, where OCD sufferer Ben is using his meticulous attention to detail to transform Jerry's new bedroom.
I can cope with this crease and can cope with this crease. It's all these doing my head in. Yeah, Jerry, I'm just wanting to apologise about the creases. I'm trying my best to get them out, but...
I have no difficulty whatsoever in sleeping in that, so I don't know why you need to apologise. It's better made than I would ever make it. So I would like you to feel happy with it, but we haven't got 16 hours for you to be happy with it. So can I help in any way to just straighten it out? Or do you want me to bring the iron in?
Yeah.
Unplug it, so we can just give it an iron over?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yes. Yeah, brilliant. You see why it's easier for me to sleep on the floor,
Oh,
can't you?
yeah. Because even if you slept in it one night, would you need to re-iron it the following night? Yeah. So it'd become a daily task.
Yeah.
To make the bed.
And I haven't time for ironing because I've got plenty of washing and wiping to do.
Right. Is that better?
Yeah.
Are you happy to let it go at that?
Yeah. Yes, I'm happy to let that go.
Right. Do you wanna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my brain, I'm looking at the gap between there and here, running nice and straight.
It looks like it's like a show home, and there's part of me that loves the thought that my home is a show home. even if it's a
Doesn't it make you feel good?
Oh, lovely, but I wouldn't spend 10 hours a day to do it.
In Coventry, it's the final day of brothers Mick and Andy's mammoth clean. They filled 2 skips and said goodbye to the bacteria-laden microwave. And Sarah has just one last tip for the boys.
I love lemons, absolutely love them. You leave the lemons in the kitchen on the windowsill, in the bathroom and around the living room area, and you can rub them on the light bulb like once a week. The light has to be off before you rub the lemon on it.
Like that?
Yeah.
Give off. That's actually quite a good idea. I'm actually going to definitely keep that idea in mind.
You're going to use my tips.
Yeah.
The boys put their finishing touches to the house in preparation for their mum Jeanette and her partner Andy's arrival.
You missed a bit.
Where?
Jeanette had left the boys to look after her house when she moved out to live with partner Andy 2 years ago.
You alright?
Alright.
I'm absolutely knackered.
4 days ago, the house was at breaking point. The living room had collected 2 years' worth of dirt and been a dumping ground for rubbish. Now it's clean, tidy, and a welcoming space.
Wow. I'm impressed.
Junk there, wasn't it?
I know. I'm not hugging you. Sarah's done it all. I can't believe you two done it.
The bathroom, which had never been scrubbed, is now up to Sarah's impeccable standards.
Wow. It's tidy. It's clean. I dare sit on the toilet.
Thanks to Sarah, our little guardian angel. She's come along and helped us.
But don't you think it was more the fact that you came in and used it when it was that mess? I just don't know how you dare before bring people in and how they dare use the toilet.
Finally, the kitchen, once a germ haven of dirty dishes and overflowing rubbish, is now spotlessly hygienic.
Wow. Oh, wow.
It took a lot of hard work, the kitchen. How does it make you feel to think that they've done it for me and not...
Happy that they've done it, but then a little bit frustrated and upset that they wouldn't do it for me. If this had been Mick and Andy were your children and they'd got that house in that state, how would you have coped with that? How would you have done it?
I think I would have kicked them out.
Even if they'd got nowhere to go?
Yeah.
They will respect their mother. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
They are going to look after it.
Yeah.
Or they'll be out on their
Or
A-rolls.
the house will go on the market.
It's just been fantastic having someone who's come along and took time out of their own life to be able to, like, hopefully we've impacted each other's lives and we can make a difference for each other.
At risk of sounding overly sentimental, she has given us a home back. Is probably the best way to put it.
Thank you ever so much
welcome.
for everything you have done.
You're going to keep it clean.
It's going to stay immaculate.
What I'm most looking forward to when I get home? I want to clean! I really want to clean. I know that I'm going to go back and my partner's tried really hard cleaning, but it's not going to be how I like it. I'll have a cup of tea and then I'll get cleaning.
In Guilford, 4 helpers have been called in to assist Ben and Jerry. They've spent over 90 man-hours removing 4 van loads from Jerry's flat, including 68 bags, 24 chairs, 14 mugs, 8 picture frames, a loom, a sofa and 12 moths. Jerry's daughter, Anita, and granddaughter, Olivia, haven't been allowed to visit for 8 months, but today they'll finally be allowed past the front door. Previously, there wasn't a single clear surface in the kitchen and lounge which hadn't been cleaned in 2 years. Now, there's plenty of space to cook, entertain, and do crafts.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm speechless. Oh my goodness.
But look,
Yeah.
space.
I don't think I've seen that for several years. But now we can come around and have tea. Don't we all come round?
I don't think I've ever seen the hob like that.
It's been the bane of my life, that hob.
Need a medal.
Going home.
A medal for bravery.
Yeah. I think you're amazing. I can't believe you've done all of this in such a short space of time.
The main reception room was full to bursting with Jerry's chaotic hoard. But it's now spacious and airy, giving her an extra bedroom.
I haven't been in this room for years. We couldn't even open the door. No, at one point, yeah, it was awful in here.
So, room 3. Follow me. And I want Olivia to come first this time.
The spare room, previously a junk heap, has been unusable for the last 3 years. Now Jerry can invite visitors and her granddaughter to come and stay.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's really nice.
Bless you. You're very welcome, and I hope you have lots of nice times here with Grandma. Been a pleasure to meet you. So.
And I really meant it about staying in touch.
Yeah, we will.
So let's do that.
You. All right, you take care. No.
It is quite emotional, Ben going.
Bye.
There's not words to describe how much gratitude I feel for what Ben's done.
On hearing Jerry arranging a possible stay for Olivia, I really would like to aim for having my 2 stay. I really want to enjoy more time with the children.
Next time on Obsessive Compulsive Cleaners...
I have had dogs be sick at the bed before.
Wow, get a team of that!
It does look like a little bit of a poop.
This is another absolute nightmare room.
I'm sweating. The dolls are scaring me a little bit.
Oh, you're frightened?
A little bit.
What the hell does it matter what's clean and what isn't?